How y'all doing? My name's Aaron Roy, and I want to get my name out there to try to raise awareness to help one another. I originally intended to start this off as a depression awareness, but I believe that I'm trying to come to something much more. We need to, I believe that we need to help each other one another better. There's a serious issue with communication skills where you see people who will watch someone get hurt and not want to stop the fight, or watch someone who can't actually defend themselves even, and they'll walk right by them like, that's terrible, but continue going. We need more people who want to stand up and like fight for people who can, even if it's at the time. Maybe they could have fought later, but that's regardless of the point. If they can't or won't fight for themselves, we need to help them. And there's some people in some different kind of fights in all kinds of ways. There's a lot of people who need help. As a person who comes from depression and someone who's dealt with it since like 3rd grade, I'm 26 now, and it's been an ever drudging uphill battle. I seriously believe that we need to like try to actively help one another, and I feel like it's not happening enough in America. I couldn't say for the rest of the world, but I believe that in America there's too many people who will walk right by something. I see a lot of videos in other countries too, like China per se, where many of people will stop or won't do anything. And there are a lot of people who will stop stuff, but it's after the fact usually. I want someone to stop something before it becomes bad. And that legitimately applies to damn near everything I'm actually trying to cover, so that's perfect. People who have depression are thinking of contemplating suicide. Do you think that someone might be trying to be suicide? Annoy the fucking hell out of them. Like, there's no reason not to. What are you going to do? Make him upset at you because you were obnoxious? That's perfect. Then he's not worried about suicide if that was his original intention. We'll go ahead and move on to the moot point, or the smaller point, if you will, where my buddy of mine helped me migrate into this idea. In order to make this continue on, we need to talk about certain topics. So I'm going to start off with bullying today. A lot of people get bullied, and this is, from what I researched, this is an ongoing thing. It's not like it's a new thing. And to me, I believe there's a balance. There's some people who are, sometimes bullying's bad, and most of the time it is. But there's a balance where I think some people think that that someone's being bullied and it's not. It's just someone being a little bit hard on somebody. I think that balance is what we need to find in, like, for bullying per se, where, you know, like, for me, I was never really bullied. I've had some people who might have been considered bullies to specific people, but then they were egotistical, really. It wasn't that they were trying to actually really fuck someone's life up, because in actuality, most bullies actually end up with depression, just like the people who are depressed from the happening. Because people who don't want to be affected, there's also people who feel bad about affecting people. They didn't realize what they were doing. And there's a certain balance that needs to be achieved in order for bullying to be productive. That's probably a terrible way of putting it. Competitiveness. I think that's where the bullying came from. It's like you want to pick on someone because you think they might have a better fucking chance of them getting to where you can't, and people are jealous of that. So I think that, you know, as far as bullying goes, there's a lot of people who take it too far, and if we could reach out to like teenagers and stuff to like stand up to that stuff, like not just you as a person stand up to the person bullying you, but hey, I see something wrong, I should fucking correct that. That's something that needs to happen. I would love for us to come out of that, and like, in my personal experience, I can't ever say I was bullied. I know people who was bullied, and I absolutely regret the fact that I didn't stand up for them. Not that they were good people or not, but bullying's, the way that they were bullied at times was wrong, and I wish I would have stopped it at certain times. Luckily, nothing ever happened. I was fortunate, because one kid in particular in my school, he was always called out to be the mass shooter, like dead serious. Everybody thought about that, but no one wanted to help him feel better, to like prevent that. Why is that? That's the question I'm trying to ask. Why is it that we know that something's going to come from the bad energy that we're pushing out, but we choose not to actually fix the issue? I want us to be able to fix the issue, and I think that if we can all agree on how to, like, if we can have a majority, like a general consensus to make everybody understand what we want, it would really do really well to help us out, because there's so many people in America in particular that are ignorant. They don't care. We vote for presidents. We vote for everything based on opinionated news, not actual factual news. Opinionated, and that's what a buddy of mine told me recently, that journalism, it's not illegal because they will put somewhere in a corner that's opinionated, and this is mainstream news where we expect it to be factual, and I mean, I don't agree with it, but at the same time, I don't think it's wrong. If it's an opinion, you're just using your freedom of speech. Back to the bullying case, I think that would what would actually stop a lot of school shootings if all schools would have some kind of positive reinforcement that would actually push kids to actually intervene. Make it seem cooler to be a badass who would fucking hit someone in the damn face who's being a jerk. Most people are terrified of bullies. And the kids who aren't terrified of bullies, who don't get picked on because of that, make them want to be cooler. Make them want to fucking want to bring up everybody with them. In the beautiful words of Randy Savage, you never want to. You want to always lift your enemies up high, so that way you can powerbomb them for maximum damage. I think that's a really good way of putting it. You never want to. Any true warrior wants to deal with their enemy at the strongest, because a weak fight is never fun. Any man who's truly worth his grit, they want the real fight. And I think that the real fight is doing what's right. It's sticking to what you believe in. And actually, in a quotation of Captain America, when everybody's telling you you're wrong, and you know that you're right, you plant yourself beside the river of truth like a tree and tell them, no, you're wrong. Alright, well, I think I'm rambling too much. Please give me some comments. This is the whole point of this. I want to talk to people. I just want to talk to people. All I want to do. So please, give me some commentary. Tell me what I should do next. Let me know what y'all want, because that's the whole point of this. I want a general consensus of people who believe on what's right and wrong. Again, my name's Aaron Roy, or as some of y'all know me, Coda. Y'all have a lovely day, and I hope y'all have a blessed life.